This film was made for under £50,000. That is an impossible figure without the absolutely extraordinary commitment of so many people in this room. And that's why I would like to say thank you. It would take far too long to thank everybody individually, but I would like to thank groups of people and certain individuals. So to start off with, the two executive producers, John and Maria Fox, who from the moment they heard about this idea, grabbed onto it and have unstintingly been behind the film ever since. John and Maria, a huge thank you to both of you. Next, the producers, John Wiltshire and Denise Eastdale and Denise Mumford, who quietly behind the scenes have worked unfailingly hard for over 2 years, meeting at least once a month and having telephone conferences every week to bring this film into being. They have been an absolute delight to work with. I never knew committee meetings could be so much fun and have so much laughter. And I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Our job isn't finished yet. We really now begin the process of trying to get this film to go around the world, and that we really want to do. Also, I'd like to thank John Reynolds and Brother Sam and Brother Damien and all the sponsors of this film who have produced the funds and the locations and the accommodation. Without them, the film could not have been made, so a huge thank you to all of them, both present and elsewhere. To the cast and the crew, well, what can I say? I would work with every single one of you again, given the chance, and I sincerely hope there will be the chance to make the film that we originally wanted to make on sustainability and the environment. If I have the strength to do it, I intend to make that film. I know it's going to take 2 or 3 years to do, but I'm going to try and do it. You've been an extraordinary group of people. It's been a huge privilege and delight to work with every single one of you. You're so talented, and I hope in some small way this film will help further your careers wherever they take you. There are 3 people to whom I owe a very personal thank you. The first is Jamie Alexander, our first assistant director. And the reason I want to thank Jamie personally is because he got together the whole crew. And of course, without this crew, we couldn't have made this film. It just wouldn't have happened. So a huge thank you to you, Jamie. Secondly, I'd like to thank personally Francesco Cibatti, because he's put up with my waywardness. He's our editor, and we've worked together for 2 years now. He's come down unceasingly from Leeds to work with me and put up with all my changes of mind about which direction the film should go in. I think he's a remarkable, original being, and I hope we have the chance to work again, Francesco. Then Brian Curzon, who isn't with us today. He's in Adelaide, Australia. Brian has been the person who has really been behind all of the artistic work of producing the DVD cover, producing the Finding St. Francis website, which is a remarkable creation and has taken a huge amount of work behind the posters and the leaflets and the booklet, and has been a fund of inspiration and ideas and knowledge about all the technical aspects of computers and getting this thing to where it is. Finally, there are 3 people who've put up with my impossible requests. The first is Angela Thomas, who painted the beautiful 27 pictures and 17 line drawings that we used in the film. I promise you, Angela, that I will never again say, please, just one more. Secondly is Anthony Baggott, because he has interpreted my really quite bizarre explanations of how I wanted the sound music to sound like. And Anthony has come up with an original score which far surpassed anything I could ever have dreamt of. Thank you, Anthony, and please go on composing for films. Finally, I'd like to thank, and finally not last and not least, I'd like to thank Robin, my wife, because she gave me one invaluable gift, which was just leaving me to get on with it, which she did. Thank you, Robin. And finally, just thank you to all of you coming to share this film with us today. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.